Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Thorium Mod. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all forms of existence out there, I think we've dillied and dallied just about enough. Today is the day we are gonna go out and we are gonna take down the Golem. We're gonna finally head over to the old jungle temple, and we are gonna get our butt kicked by the lizard people, the reptilians, all that good stuff, a few times over, and then we're gonna make some progress. That's the end goal, is to make progress. And in the last episode, I don't really know if I could call what we did progress. I mean, we did a lot of things very quickly. Progress, I don't know if that's what I would call what we did. I mean, I got some stuff, you know. I guess that still counts then, right? We killed a lot of things and got killed by a lot of things. And that's pretty much how the whole game works, isn't it? Anyways, I did a few things off camera. Not a whole lot. I didn't really go and do any farming and grinding because there wasn't a whole lot left to do. I did fight the Frost Moon at you guys' request. I was still sure that there wasn't really a whole lot of stuff for Bard or anything at all for Bard in there, but I did it anyway just in case to see if there was anything cool. There is this new thing called permafrost right here. I got a couple things of it because I killed a few of the ice, what are they called? Frost Queens? What? Ice Queen? That's the one. Makes a nice mage set. But unfortunately, aside from the furniture here, there isn't really a whole lot to do with it. And in terms of, like, weapons and items, there's nothing in it for Bard. So I just did it a couple of times, made sure, double, triple checked, and that was about it. Didn't really do anything else with that. Aside from that, I went around and tried to get some of the trapper quests done. I hunted down some of those rare mobs. I got a lot of, like, some Pigrons, Rune Wizard. I think the only one left, aside from, I think, Mothra, I think Mothra, I think she's one, and Dr. Bones. And I may never get Dr. Bones. I might end up having to cheat that in because he's very, very elusive. I don't know, what was it, the Spirit Mod, I think, had a quest for him too? I don't know why, but he spawned very quickly in that mod. Maybe they changed the spawning conditions or sped it up or something like that. I don't know, but I don't think I'll ever find him in a regular version of Terraria. Of course, I'm not in the jungle at nighttime very often, but whatever, I digress. Would you look at that? Trying to get me before I get to the jungle? I don't think so. Sorry about that, Mr. or Mrs. Turtle, whatever you are. Hi, Helen. Bye, Helen. Very nice to see you over here in your jungle prison. We're gonna head down to the jungle temple, and then I have a few things that I would like to do today. I want to take down the solar eclipse, because I'm very sure there will be some good stuff in that. And then I want to take down the Martians, and that might end up being the entire episode. I mean, I don't really know. I want to do this stuff down here before I go try to take down Abyssion, because maybe he might actually be pretty tough. Because the Lich was kind of a disappointment in terms of difficulty. A fun fight, nonetheless, but not so much on the difficult side, that's for sure. Do I even know where I'm going? No, I went completely the wrong direction, and I'm going to die getting there. You know what? Whatever. Restart. Try it again. Hi, Helen. Jumping off any more cliffs, huh? Well, you know what? I can guarantee you with 100% certainty that I absolutely will be jumping off of every cliff that I come across, strictly because you told me not to, and that's the kind of person I am. So prepare yourself to see me a lot more often. Gotta spend some quality time with you either way, though, Helen. You know, we haven't really seen each other hardly at all. It's been those inferior nurses that have been over here bumbling around, doing the wrong thing. I mean, somebody tries to put a Band-Aid on a cut, and the next thing you know, you've got your head wrapped up in duct tape. I mean, that's just a really, really bad way to be a doctor. Didn't work out. Glad that you're back. Anyways, hey, we found it finally. And I was smart enough to remember to bring the temple key. That was some big brain stuff. What do we got here? Got a chest that I don't remember looting, but hey, there we go. We got a solar power cell already, or a power cell, and some solar tablet fragments. And now we're gonna flood it, so now we gotta take it very slowly. Let's zoom in. Zoom in a little bit. Just a bit. And then we're gonna go in, and we're gonna get stabbed by a spear. You gotta be very careful. Very slowly. Very, very deliberate in your movements. Pressure plate, pressure plate, pressure plate. You know, I really don't even remember. Ah, God, what are you? You're a thing down there that shouldn't be is what you are. Why are you hitting me with fireballs? That's my thing. Anyways, you gotta be very deliberate in your movements. And I don't really remember the last time that I actually tried this hard to not get hurt on my way down here. It's okay, though. We'll make our way downtown. We'll be walking fast. Faces are passing, and we'll be homebound. And be very careful. Ah, God, there you are again. One of those things. Never in my life have I been so intimidated by a lizard in a dress. In fact, I've never met a lizard in a dress in my entire life. You're the first. Congratulations. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know who your interior decorator was, but I don't know if this is really the way to go about carpeting. That's fine, though. We'll make our way. Stop doing that with your fireballs. Knock it off. There's a solar pebble. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember reading that I needed those to upgrade my, what was it called? I think I have to upgrade my inspiration with something related to that. Yes, there we go. Inspiration crystal. Okay, so I have to go back. Fantastic. It's a shame there isn't, like, something from, what's-his-face over there, the tracker that lets me teleport back here. That would have been just too terribly convenient, I guess. You know, I've never understood the necessity of giving me suspicious-looking eyes from these particular chests in here. I mean, if there's really a reason for me to hunt down the Eye of Cthulhu at this stage of the game, I don't know. Ah, God, there's another one. Not gonna get me this time, Dress Lizard. I don't think so. Very carefully. Is it just me, or does it feel like going through the jungle for the first time takes an eternity, but whenever you finally, like, get through it and get everything you need, it's like, you know, you just zoom right through it. It doesn't take long at all. Ah, God, is this the bottom already? Seriously? Have I actually found the final chamber? This thing is massive down here. Well, I mean, I guess it's not, like, massive, but it's relatively large. It's a reasonably sized thing. Call this the Goldilocks room. I mean, it's nice and wide, so it's going to be really easy to run back and forth. I do want to get my inspiration situated, though. Definitely want to do that. Oh, would you look at that? The chest is kind of bugged out, too. That's a shame. So I could have got another power cell, but I'm just not going to because the chest spawned inside the altar. That's nice. Ah, God, spiky balls, run away. Oh, God, press all the pressure plates. I put the press and pressure plate. Whoa. That's all right. Take your time. I love Jax. It's a fun game. Really, really fun. You guys are so interested in making golf a minigame for 1.4, you already forgot about the minigame of Jax. And that'll be that. How many of these pebbles do I need to make things? Where is it at? There's 28 here. Soul Scorched Slab, Healer. When equipped, you generate a fiery barrier that burns incoming hostile projectiles. After burning a projectile, the shield must regenerate for 10 seconds. Below 25 health, the shield regens twice as fast. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here for tanks, it looks like. And, what do we got here? Pungi? Whenever that is. Fires off a melting volley of sun-powered sounds. That's interesting. So there's a barred weapon. It's a wind instrument. Looks like we're making a shift towards wind instruments now. And, then the inspiration crystals, which I don't remember what I need. Increases max inspiration by 1 up to 40. Requires at least 30. So how many of those did I need? I don't remember. Increases it by 1.25 empowerment duration. I mean, that's kind of interesting, I guess. And I need 5 each. So I could make 5 of them, which gives me, what, an extra... I don't even remember how many I need. We're going to farm some stuff. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I am going to head back now that I've pretty much thoroughly ensafed into this area down here. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to try and grab water candles and... lizard mimics? Okay, well, you're new. Never mind. Okay, fine. That's cool. Anyways, I'm going to go back and try to find some things to help farm down here, and then I'm going to make some headway. There's a lot of lizards. Okay, so now there's a bunch of lizards out here. Are you serious? Maybe I won't need to, because I got them all showing up right now. I walk away for 5 seconds, and now all of a sudden there's lizards everywhere. I was going to say, a pretty empty temple you got here. What's that thing? Serpent shield? Up to 2 living vipers latch onto nearby enemies. Latched enemies rapidly take damage and are envenomed. Chlorophyte bullets. Did these guys drop those too? Here I was about ready to leave. I need to go back anyway. Okay, we're going to get this thing situated here, this solar situation, and then we're going to head back down here and we're going to try to take down the golem, which hopefully won't be a problem. He normally isn't, but you never know. Knock on wood. Or lizard brick. Or whatever this stuff is made out of. Okay, 40 inspiration. It looks like I've got enough, hopefully anyways. If not, I can always just run back and get some more, but I think it only goes up to 40, and that's how much I have, plus the extra little bit of inspiration I get from the auto-tuner. I think I pretty much got the best of the best setup here. I did make the Pungi. Or Pungi? I don't really know. Fires off a melting volley of sun-powered bolts. Oh, there we go. I don't really know if that's a good thing or not, but that looks pretty cool, I guess. I could imagine with the epic mouthpiece, that could be pretty handy. I mean, yeah, I could see that being valuable. It doesn't really chew up a lot of inspiration. I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's not bad. It could be good. We're going to give it a try, I think. We'll give her a shot against the might of the golem, whom, I don't know. Maybe the bassoon could be really good against? I think I'm still going to stick with a metal music player for the enhancements there, but I don't know. I'm going to have to give a couple of different things a couple of different tries. That's how it's going to be here, just to see what's the best. You know, I gotta say, the weapon is a little bit underwhelming in terms of just general effect, but you know what? It sounds very interesting to use. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Like, the sound effect that they chose for it is really, really entertaining to listen to. And it lights things on fire good, so that's, you know, that's something to consider. It does do a good amount of damage, though. The critical strike rating really isn't that great, but it seems like I'm still getting a lot of crits either way. All right, let's go back down here, and I think I've got all of the... You know what I don't have? don't have any power cells on me anymore. I put them all back. Oh, that's just a really good thing for me to have done. Well, that's fine. What's that thing? Got ourselves a spearmint. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's melee? Really? Oh, there we go. We got a another power cell from that. So it's okay. Things sorted themselves out. The universe fixed it, okay? Now we're just going to put a platform dead center through the middle of this box over here, like always, as is customary. I feel like it's what I always do. And we will just kill the golem. I'm not even going to say fight him. We're just going to kill him. He's going to fall over, and that's going to be all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a few more of these, and perfect. The exact amount. Perfectly even, as all things sometimes are, or something of that nature. Anyways, I don't even bring any potions over here. Whatever, we're just going to go for it. I think I'm going to stick with the brass stuff for right now. Let's see what happens. Bring it on, Golem. Let's see. Actually, wait, gotta make sure we get our empowerments going here. I'll just keep doing this, and it'll keep doing the penetration through it. That'll be very nice. Uh-oh. And that's gonna be tough for inspiration generation there whenever I can't hit to stop the knockback. The mighty punch. The most aggressive fist bump in the history of fist bumps. Okay, this is a little bit on the underwhelming side. Hopefully I can take the fists down before he goes and starts looking at me. Because right now he's just looking at the audience. The golem is basically one really, really big fourth wall break if you think about it, because he's constantly staring at you. Like, I'm staring at the screen, and he's looking at me. But as a YouTube video, in that form, he is basically staring at you more than anything. Oh, that fire does a decent amount of damage. What was it, 5 each, I think? That doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I might stick with what I got right now. I think it might be a better choice here. Just gotta take him down. That's what matters. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna make it through this. We're gonna make it through. We just have our obligatory dodge phase where we bounce and bounce. You can bounce, I can bounce. And there we go. Took him down nonetheless. Perfect. No problem at all whatsoever. Well, I mean, there was almost a problem there. I did kind of almost die, and that was not fun. But we made it. We took him down nonetheless. Anything pop up down there? No, everything's pretty much the same. We got a sunstone right off the bat. That's pretty rare. Bloody pagan staff. Sounds really cool. Too bad it's a summon weapon with a name that interesting. Celestial shell. I'm not really sure if that's going to be valuable for me as a bard. Shiny stone really isn't of any use to me. I really am getting like a platinum per boss fight from this chest here now. That's pretty good. I'm at the 12. I don't really have anything to reforge because I haven't really changed my accessories at all whatsoever. I mean, I would upgrade the Firestorm boots to something besides Lucky, but like, they're very expensive. And that's an unpleasant thing. Alrighty, let's take a look and see. Make sure the golem doesn't have anything else interesting before I try to keep fighting him over and over again. What do we got here? Anything else of value? It doesn't say if there is. What about the Eye of the Golem? Mask of the Crystal Eye. That sounds kind of cool. Something for strictly critical strikes versus something for just damage and crit. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll use that, though. Critical strikes deal more damage and increased chance of critical strikes. I don't know. This loadout is kind of something that I kind of have to have set in stone. No pun intended, being that's Golem is because he's made out of stone. That appears to be that for the Golem, aside from the pick saw, and that's not really valuable for me right now. I don't know if he drops a special item. Would it tell me if he did? Because Plantera doesn't tell me about the Well, I have another power cell. I suppose I can give him another try, see if it's any better. Maybe I can find something more interesting from him there. Let's keep the juice going here. Let me try the bassoon. I might switch to this here. There we go. See if I can do some big damage. Big damage. Boom! Oh my god. That looks like it was relatively uncomfortable. Ah, God, what is that? Why are they down here? Sun things, there's the lizards in a dress again. Why are you lizards in dresses trying to cramp my style so bad down here? I didn't do nothing to you. I just broke into your temple and murdered your idol that you've been worshiping for the last who knows how long. Is that really that bad? People have been doing that for thousands of years. Hey, there we go. Took him down. Perfection. What else you got for me? Nothing? Really? No special items from him at all whatsoever? It's a shame I can't get a pick saw. Just pick the thing up and take it back with me. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If there is something of value from him, it seems like I'm doing all right without it. So if there is a really, really good item, really cool, gotta have it, let me know. I'll definitely run back there and grab it. But as for right now, I want to move on and go to the last phase of our adventure here, which actually might end up really being the last phase, because I feel like taking down the golem and going through the temple is, it's a bit of a time-consuming process. I mean, it's really not that bad, but all in all, it takes a little while. Abraham, how you doing? Got anything fancy to sell? No, you got a fez. They're pretty cool. Literally, fezzes are cool. That's what it says, too. I didn't even know that. That's hilarious. I didn't check the beetle husks. Beetle blaster. Increases damage reduction while firing, decreases movement speed while firing. Really? That sounds like a very weird item. I have never heard of a ranged weapon that slows down your movement speed. Oh well, maybe that's a thing for them, I guess. Now, let's see. Oh, I totally forgot that I wanted to try to take down the solar eclipse as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, even though we've only got half a day left. It doesn't matter. Most of these guys should fall over because I pretty seriously outgear them. But Mothra is who I really want to kill. If I can take her down, we'll see if there's anything of value from her. Kind of just jumping right into it. I really don't like to do it this way, but I don't want to wait a whole day and night, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna go back over to my regular area over here. I think I saw a new item down there. Oh god, they're getting murdered already. Or not a new area. I saw a new mob down there somewhere, but I don't remember where exactly it was. It looked like somebody with a pair of scissors. Maybe the hairstylist decided to dress up for Halloween this year. Come on, Mothra, don't be afraid. Come on out, let me see your face. Your beautiful, beautiful buggy face. Oh, there she is. Mothra has arrived. We're gonna take her down. Actually, we're gonna go up into the sky. Yeah, she's dying pretty quick. And that's mowing right through her. There's a tree. Dodged her too fast. Bounce up around them. Regenerate a little bit of inspiration. That's the MLG strats right there. Look at that. Look at those dodging skills. I am what you'd call a pro gamer. Just like that, she's dead. It looks like she did drop something different. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get over here. Wait a minute. I have my greedy magnet. There it is. We picked up some broken hero fragments. Oh, wow. Okay. That was like a bunch of stuff there. Is there like a Terra flute or something like that? A Terra tutor? If there's not a Terra tutor, I'm going to be very upset. There has to be a Terra tutor. Okay? Has to be. Non-negotiable. Oh, there's another one. Great. Fantastic. You know, I also got that taken care of, too, I guess. Taking down Mothron for the Tracker, I believe his name is. Right? I keep forgetting because he's kind of like, I don't know. I don't go and visit him as much as I do the other questing NPCs in the mods. And just like that, another Mothron's been defeated. This Cadaver's Coronet just blows through every event in Invasion, I swear. It trivializes them. I think it might need a little bit of a nerfing. Much as I hate to say it, because it is a really good weapon, but every event that I've done so far, from the Pumpkin Moon to the Frost Moon to the Old One's Army, Scissor, what was that? Anyways, every event that I've done, every invasion, every area that I've tried to clear, this weapon just blows everything apart. So, if you're making a build for a bard, definitely grab the Cadaver's Coronet. Alright, well, let's see what some of these broken hero fragments can make. Is there anything in here that I can actually make for myself? Healers, something for magic, ranged, thrower. Really? So there's nothing for bard? Is there like something different that I can get? Because if not, that's kind of disappointing. Is there anything for bard other than what I've already got? I mean, I've got a lot of things. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely some diversity here for bard, but I'm surprised there isn't more. You know what I mean? Oh, Mothron once again, just flying up out of the ground, why don't you? You know, I feel like I've said this many, many times over. You're leaving anyway, and I can't even deal any damage to you. What's going on here? Okay, fine. See you next time, I guess. But, you know, anyways, like I was saying, I feel like I've mentioned it many times before. It is very rude to abruptly appear out of the ground behind somebody and try to murder them. It is in very poor taste. But yeah, that was the solar eclipse. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe if I'd have been at it longer, I'd have gotten more things. I got something new for thrower from those scissor thingy-madoodles, or whatever those things are called, scissor fingers, or scissor hands, or whatever they were supposed to be. I don't really know what they were. Kind of strange-looking creatures, but you know what? We accept them and love them nonetheless, because that's what we do here. But everything else, Neptune shell, I got a moon shell, celestial shells, not really useful for me that much. I think it's more of a melee thing. Got an unpleasant knife, which is an upgrade for something called a reality breaker. That is made definitely out of endgame stuff for sure. Broken hero swords are useful for a few different things. True bloodthirsters, Terror Blade. Okay, so that's like an alternate for... Okay, that's kind of cool. An alternate for the Blood Butcher's, like, Knight's Edge variant. That's kind of cool. It's a shame it's not something I can use, but that's pretty cool. You know what, I suppose I should go down to the depths here and speak to the tracker if I can go down my steps here. See if he's got anything new to sell me, because actually, you know what? I forgot how his inventory works. I have to bring my Vanquisher medals. I'm not even sure how many of them I have by now. 31? That's pretty good. Let's go down there and speak to him about this business. Hopefully he's got something new to sell me, because it's been a while since I've been down here to visit this cave that I was so proud of whenever I made, and now here we are with the green vines and everything. Disgusting. All right, Roy, how's it going? Congratulations being one of the only NPCs that hasn't died yet. You know, thumbs up to you. Let's see what we got for available contracts. There's the Ark of the Lost Raider. Dr. Bones I haven't killed yet. Took down a Mimic. Enchanted Sword. I don't remember when I did that, but I must have done it. Pigron, spiders, wyverns, rune wizards, moth from the jungle. There's Mothra. And what do we get from him? God Killer. Well, that sounds like something that I might end up being interested in, so let's take a look and see what it does. God Killer. What's it look like? Okay. It kind of looks like Godzilla's head. I'm assuming that's what it is. A magic weapon. Array of defense penetrating energy? Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. That's kind of cool, I guess. Malignant Thread. Flawless Chrysalis, that must be from the moth. Encased key will place you in a fragile cocoon. While in your cocoon, you have a greatly increased life recovery, but greatly reduced damage reduction. If you survive, your damage and attack speed are briefly increased by 30%. Well, that's definitely not something I could use in the middle of a boss fight, though. If I could get away with that, that'd be pretty cool. Have the wormhole mirror, allows you to freely teleport to a party member or villager via the map. Oh, that's really cool. Teleported to the nurse. Teleport. Teleport. Yeah, there we go. That sounds pretty handy. Where did I get that from? I don't even remember. I guess it doesn't really matter. Now I guess it doesn't really make a difference where I set my spawn at. Okay, it's cool. I'm definitely going to keep that. That's going to be held on to for a while. I did not really use the haunting bass drum at all whatsoever because it doesn't go through walls. I can't really use it unless I'm getting stared down by the enemy. Well, I suppose with all that said and done, I think I kind of want to move on to deal with the Martians. That's kind of the next thing that I want to deal with on the list here, because that might end up being a little bit of a challenge. So let's go over, I think it has to be, what, the outer thirds? We might as well head over to the entrance of the dungeon and very carefully move around those gentlemen there, very carefully, and see if I can't find maybe something in the sky. I don't know, they generally spawn up here. I can get up to the space layer on a single fly. Now we begin this tradition. We're going to fly around in circles up in the sky, and we're going to see if we can find a Martian probe. Right there's one. Okay, well, that was easy. Okay, the Martians are invading. And there they are up in the sky. Okay, Martians, let's see what you got. Let me see it. Let me see your power. Is this going to be another... Okay, this is going to be another one of these things, isn't it? This Cadaver's Coronet is just going to absolutely mop the floor with these guys. I mean, they're a little bit chunkier, I guess, so they're not falling right over, but let's summon the band out. We didn't even use that on the Golem. I completely and totally forgot that I could do that. Ah, nothing like the soothing sounds of the... to really warm your heart on a nice cold winter's night. Oh, wow, okay, UFO's already here. I wonder how well this is going to work. Ah, God. Remember that even when you've got a decent weapon, you still have to not be bad at playing the game in order to survive. Fantastic. Though that piercing does kind of work a little too good, almost. Oh, I wonder if the exploding stuff would be even better. Let me switch to the one that makes it so I can home in on enemies. There we go. We'll hit it with that, and pop. Oh, yeah. Wipe it right out. Gotta try to avoid dying here. Oh, whoa, okay. That kind of saved my life a little bit. Thank you for shooting me with your laser beam. You kind of saved my life almost here. All right. Are you going into your crazy face? Yes, you are. You sure are. Okay. Let's kind of switch things up a little bit here. Maybe I'll use this. And I couldn't quite get away from the death ray. So there's that happened there. Pretty good. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, we're making progress either way. That's what really matters, right? We'll get another UFO in no time. Oh, there we go. There's something new down there. It doesn't even look even close to something that I would want to use. Cell Reconstructor. Left click to release an ally homing healing beam. Right click to greatly increase life recovery of all nearby allies. Yes, the healing power of alien laser beams. Oh, there's the saucer once again. Okay, and take cover. I don't know how that missed me. I wonder if there's any weapon that I could use to shoot through walls to kill this thing with cheese. It's definitely one of the first things that's on my mind. That's like the #1 strategy for dealing with bosses and enemies in this game is how can I cheese this exactly? Not getting hit with a laser beam definitely makes a big difference. And here we are about dead. God, help me. Somebody help me, please. Oh, good thing I moved when I did, otherwise I'd have been in some trouble. Throw on the phylactery real fast. Hopefully that helps things out. It definitely looks like I'm regenerating quickly, as long as I can just avoid damage for a bit here. Okay, now is whenever the gameplay really matters. Now is when you gotta really focus and pay attention. Switch back to the music stuff here. There we go. Martian saucer's almost dead. Just don't get hit in the face with stupid nonsense. Oh, that was close. Nope. There we go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just gotta wait very patiently for my inspiration to regenerate. And the saucer's been defeated. And I got a treasure bag from this one as well. And I got the a bard weapon from it right away. What does this thing do exactly? Oh, okay. That's kind of unique. It's different. Creates those little things there. What does it do? Stun enemies caught in the middle. And I get movement speed, jump height, and flight time. Let's try the triangle on the UFO. See if that's of any value. Well, that actually does pretty good. That's decent damage. You can get it to sit still. Don't charge directly towards the laser beam. When has that ever been the thing you're supposed to do? Stop it. There we go. Just got to keep these empowerments going. This might actually not be so bad. Ah! God, that is very close. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. I ask for cheese, and I receives. This actually might be even better than yo-yos or penetrating weapons, because I'm telling you what, just keep my empowerments going, and it'll just keep dying. Actually, I could stay in here the entire time and never have to worry about it. Patiently wait for my regeneration, and triangle. Patiently await for my inspiration, and more triangles. It does, however, take a little bit of time to do this. Hey, Martian saucer, you want to know something funny? You just got murdered by a triangle. Just like that. Cosmic car key, too. That's not bad either. I got a live wire crasher, too. Looks like a flail, kind of, sort of. Yeah, that's, as interesting as the triangle is, I'm definitely not going to be doing it that way again. So, let's go outside here. Very carefully clear the way. I said very carefully. Okay, this might not end very well because I have very low health. And something like that was going to happen. It's fine, though. We're only at 60%, though. I feel like the Martians are taking a very long time. I think I might just be able to kind of coast my way through the rest of this and not really have to worry about a whole lot. And we've taken down the Martians yet again. And give it a few seconds here, I'm sure another one will show right up. Front and center to try to take me down. Yep, there it is. I knew it. It was coming. It was an inevitability. Oh, wow, that one had a lot of stuff in it. That had, like, 4 items in it. The last treasure bag open, I've only had 1. Packing light, I guess. You know what? I gotta think about it. Like, do you think that treasure bags for, like, bosses is, like, their luggage? Like, some of the bosses you don't really think have the intelligence to be able to keep a box of items just on their person just because reasons. Like I feel like it's like their luggage or their personal belongings. Like, explain to me why, like, in a legitimate, like, reasonable sense, why would the Eye of Cthulhu keep seeds? Or, like, the Queen Bee. Why does she have grenades filled with her children? Just on her person. Why is that? Do you ever think about that? Or, like, even think about the Moon Lord. Like, he brings his favorite rocks to invade the planet. You know what I mean? Like Luminite. Like, that's just his favorite rock he brings with him. Like, he has lucky rocks he puts in a bag and brings it with him to Earth. Or Terraria, whatever this is supposed to be. It's really strange. Basically what I'm saying is that I feel like the Martians packed up their luggage before they came to evade this land. I murdered them, and I basically took a suitcase out of the back of their car, and I'm using their items to murder them now. You know what? Like, imagine the conversation that goes on when the Martians that actually survive this invasion actually get home. Like, oh, blip blorp, you're home early. How did the invasion go? Like, well, you're never gonna guess what happened, Margaret. I've gotta tell you. There I was in my spaceship, just a blasting away to my little heart's content, and wouldn't you believe it, that this guy with a magic tuba and wings blew a hole in my spaceship and took my car keys. Seriously, I had to carpool back with Jib Jorp. It was really uncomfortable because I hate Jib Jorp. His wife, Blip Blap, is incredibly obnoxious. Jib Jorp and Blip Blap. That's the name of the Martians. A mighty UFO rises over the horizon, laser beams a blasting. Look in the cockpit, who's a flying? Oh my god, it's the mighty warlord Jib Jorp and his wife Blip Blap. Oh my god, I hate the Martians. I really do. Oh, and finally the Martians have been defeated. My god, it feels like that invasion literally took an eternity. What is this? Electro rebounder? Okay, so I can kind of throw like a UFO frisbee. Okay. Why is the music still playing? Is there like another alien around here that's single-handedly keeping the music going, like the pirate captain? It's all dealt with. Open up the 2 treasure bags I've got here. What else we got? Oh, a turntable. Okay, that's kind of cool. I guess this is electronics? Oh. Oh, that is pretty cool looking. I like that. I don't really know if that's going to get much use, though. Just empowerment prolongation 3. Hits enemies will be charmed, lowering their speed and contact damage, really. A pulse of fresh vibes. Well, you know what? That's kind of a shame because it seems to be only on the ground. Does it work on platforms? No, it goes straight through them. Well, then what good is this thing? What am I going to do with this? I guess I could use that for the Old One's army, maybe. That could be pretty good. Don't know if that'll really help whenever I've got the mighty Cadaver's Coronet, but whatever. I mean, that's cool either way. Okay, and now I've got myself a full inventory, absolutely packed full to the brim. Let's just use our teleporter thing here to get back home nice and quick. Save this, save that. That's important. And where's the other thing at? I knew there was another thing in here somewhere. Oh, the triangle right there. Okay, and everything else is, I guess, garbage? I don't know, I didn't really double check, you know what I mean? Hold on a second. Oh, there is a conduit set here. Okay, 16% increased Martian weapon damage. Conduit set? Okay, well that actually seems like a multi-purpose set there. Yeah, this looks really cheap to make as well. Let's make it. Take a look and see what it does. Why not? Increased damage by 1 for every enemy nearby. That definitely sounds like an invasion set there. Moving around generates up to 5 static rings, with each one generating life shielding. When fully charged, a bubble of energy will protect you from 1 attack. When the bubble blocks an attack, an electrical discharge is released in nearby enemies. Can I use it against the penguins? I mean, that's definitely a pretty significant damage reduction there for sure, but I don't know. That seems like something made for invasions, you know what I mean? Makes the turntables here do an incredible amount of damage. So you know what? That might be worth giving a try. I might have to use that against the Old One's Army Tier 3. Which I should be able to do now, and I'm in no big hurry for that, I gotta let you know. But anyways, I think that might actually do it for the episode today. Probably gonna be another long one. Now, I think we really are on the home stretch just about. We just gotta take down a handful more bosses, and then that'll be the end of the Thorium mod. We might actually manage to get a Let's Play to go up to 30 episodes. This is definitely by far the longest Let's Play that I've done. Normally by now, it's long over. It doesn't even hardly ever get much into the 20s, but here we are. I think this will be, what, 27? So there we go. But with all that aside, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys, like I said. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.